Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Hi there, good morning. Or afternoon, really. Judge Richards, Senior Judge Richards of the Charlotte County Courthouse and State's Attorney Patterson are in fact violating constitutional laws and due process under the 5th, 9th, and 14th Constitution of the United States. I filed a motion under Chapter 90 to dismiss impeach witnesses and strike witnesses' statements. The judge issued me an order saying he's not going to rule on this matter at this time. I can object at trial. This violates my rights. And I'm going to read you the state's statute that violates. It's Florida State Statute 90.046. I move to impeach and to strike the witness's testimony. And here's how the law is written. A witness may not testify to a matter unless evidence is introduced which is sufficient to support a finding that the witness has personal knowledge of the matter. Period. Evidence to prove personal knowledge may be given by the witness's own testimony. So they have to testify to the fact they have knowledge. Well, Dr. Herkiewicz, my spinal doctor, has me on a 0 work hour per week. Now the state and the judge are trying to enter these people as witnesses so they can say they can work me. In order to do that, they have to have personal knowledge of my medical records. In order to do that, the state, the courts, and the witnesses would have had to violate my HIPAA Rights Act to privacy of medical records, because I gave nobody permission to look up nothing of my medical history. So therefore, they're either violating my HIPAA laws, or they're violating the Constitution of the United States by allowing someone to testify against something, saying he can work me, even though medical records and doctor's orders say I can do 0 work. So they're allowing falsified statements from falsified witnesses against Florida State Statute 90.604. Because these people have no knowledge of my medical history, and they cannot say I can do community hour services against doctor's orders, and they do not have personal knowledge of my doctor's orders. So therefore, they cannot testify. So therefore, the Senior Court Judge Richards and State's Attorney Patterson are in fact violating my constitutional right. And they're doing it with knowledge. I've already filed a jurisdictional notice giving the judge notice that he is violating and making fundamental errors of the 5th, 9th, and 14th Constitution of the United States and due process of law. And it's going to go to trial, and I'm probably going to be put in jail illegally. That gives me another point. He said today that he can give me 2 years consecutive for violation of probation. This is incorrect. Levisky versus Whitaker, and this is my favorite, Rodney McGee versus the state of Florida. I am Rodney McGee. 0808 AP case law says flat out that a case that has been ran concurrent cannot be separated for a term of separate jail time, incarceration. My cases were in fact run concurrent, so for the judge to separate them and give me 2 prison sentences on 2 charges that were at first and up to now ran concurrent violates Levisky versus Whitaker and McGee versus State. So I really like to invite you people to this hearing. It's going to be on 3/9/18 at 1:30, 3rd floor, Judge Richards. I want to let the people see how a senior judge and a senior state's attorney can violate the laws and the Constitution of the United States. Thank you, and have a good day.
Hey, Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done...
for life hating so much.
Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before, we're
Sheriff's getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
County. This is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles. If you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago. And so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me, and I'm sick of it. So I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.